So quickly, this presentation is about the problem and the solutions that we have for this. Regarding the problem itself, many things have been said. So go quickly. The weakness of the SMEs and companies in Cote d'Ivoire. I think this morning we tackled that issue, so I will not dwell on this, just to highlight that these jobs are created only in the informal sector. I'll go fast. So, what you should bear in mind is that we have this notion of discrepancy between training and a job. This concept was created by ILO in the year 80s after observation, and we thought that as time goes on, the African countries will be able to solve this issue, and unfortunately we are still experiencing this challenge. So the young people are challenged and are quenched with these challenges, and as they are trained internally, they are on the job market with other youth which are trained and newly graduated from the European universities and higher education facilities in North or South America. So in general, these are graduated young people trained abroad, competing with the locally graduated young people. So the other aspect that we want to highlight is that these graduated young people are not prepared when they graduate from universities and higher education universities. This is very important because when we attend to them in our cabinet, we observe that these young people do not even know how to draft their CVs. They don't even know how to draft their introduction letter. And the interview don't even go there. They have, of course, certificates and degrees, but before an employer or a hiring agency is losing all its capacity, and I think at that level it's really important for that young guy to really sell himself out, and this is one of the most important point for these young boys trained in universities and higher education schools. I think the public services should do something about this, so that this vocational integration be already integrated in the training curriculum of these young boys at the level of the universities. We had a great experience with the law faculty with regard to the business masters, where we intervene in a module that we called the integration, the vocational integration. And I can tell you that it was not only first job opportunity seekers, but we had some barristers and lawyers who were patronizing this course, and they were quite surprised that they were not having the lead as compared to the young boys. So what we can say is that generally those young graduated people going for first interview, they will fail one, twice and three times, and then following these failures, then they will be lacking confidence, and they will no longer go for job seeking, and for every new interview they will fail. And this is the rationale behind the very long time used for finding a first job. What we also observe is that the job market is just a normal market, just like any other market, with its requirement and its need. And unfortunately, these young people are not trained and are not aware of these requirements. So we need to train them, for them to be aware and be conversant with these requirements. This is not a seminar on job seeking techniques which will solve this problem. These young people should also know that the award and certificates are not enough, to get a job. Now companies and enterprises are willing to see, in a young man its expectations during interview, and the company also wants to see the level of responsibility and accountability. We talked about behavioral, attitude, and this is really important to the company, and they are also willing to know whether these young people are really conversant with organizational behavior. And the same companies also want to hire young boys which are very comfortable with interpersonal communication, and all these items and topics are not in the training curriculum. And when they come to the cabinet for hiring, sometimes we have to do some free counseling because we need and we are compelled to give satisfaction to our clients, which are companies. So we'll do some counseling. You can just imagine that I conducted a hiring process for an engineer position, and a young boy who was based on the psychotechnical test, having a good profile, went to meet the managing director wearing a jean, a trouser. And these are realities that we are facing in the cabinet. So I think something should be done to tackle this issue. So the various approaches and methodologies when it comes to the government, I will not insist on this. The more authorized voices will be talking about this. What I can tell you is that we have 3 programs, one concerning the prospect, and the second tackling the complementary vocational training, and there is the last one for SMEs. As far as we are concerned, what we say, we cabinet, we intervene just for complementary vocational training, and the government is availing to us newly graduated young boys, and we are entrusted as cabinets to really give them complementary training. As far as we are concerned, we are specialized in training of human resource managers, so we assist and support them for such training. And also we have hiring cabinets who come in to do some prospect, and also on the basis of what employers is doing, give them some orientation. We also want to make some highlight on the fact that these programs every year are launched, and in that framework we're going to make a call for bid and make the selection, and following year we're going to do the same process, and we are selecting different cabinets, so we are losing the expertise of the former cabinets who were already embarked on the program. So there is a real problem that needs to be tackled by the employment services. This is not a monopoly issue, it's a partnership issue, so it will be very interesting to have some agreement with the cabinets for us to really have a return on the experience that we are seeking. So what we will say in conclusion is that we have a solution that we are proposing. So our contribution would be that the cabinets, these consultancy firms, should have a supporting approach. I was saying earlier on that it's true, it's good to have some job seeking techniques, but we should go beyond this and rather do some monitoring. What do I mean? that means that the newly graduated young man is having a certificate or a diploma, but is not aware of the realities on the job market. So if you do some coaching in terms of job seeking techniques, this young boy needs to be coached so that he doesn't be alone on the job seeking process, and we're going to put the highlight on the individual coaching. We're going to do a customized coaching. So I'm making an appeal to the person in charge of employment, so that we have a partnership with the private consultancy firms, because the consultancy firm itself alone cannot really coach and assist all these overwhelming number of young graduates, because job seeking is requiring perseverance and personal will. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Yedesse. Thank you.